Yep, my mic was muted. Good evening. How's everyone doing out there tonight? I'm glad to see a lot of y'all out there in the chat already. Guys, y'all can go ahead and unmute yourself. But Bob Lee's Workshop, Aussie Man, Michael Christopher's are already out there in the chat. I appreciate that very much. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. What we're going to do tonight is I'm not going to have a show tonight. I haven't had a chance to prepare as far as the Scrolling and Making with Russ show. Just been rather busy. And on top of that, as of today, we're starting to get in hurricane prepared mode. Yes, we have a hurricane that is looking like it is going to hit Florida here somehow, some way. So I'm just checking over here to make sure it's over on YouTube, or on Facebook also. But yeah, we got a hurricane coming. It's predicted to be up to a Cat 3. It could come right through Central Florida, which is right where I'm at. So we're kind of like, I'm pulling out the generators and making sure everything's going and getting some gas and, just getting everything ready just in case. You never know. The longest we've been without power is 2 weeks. So I had to run a generator for 2 weeks, which gets rather expensive on fuel.
Was that during Andrew?
No. It was actually in 2004 when we had the 3 hurricanes back to back to back. There was just so much damage done from the first one, then compile it with the second one, and then compile it with the third one that we were out of power for 2 weeks. Now, the last year when that one came through, we were on out of power for about, I think, maybe a week.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about, though.
Yeah, that was last year. That was Irma, I think, last year.
Irma, yeah.
Yeah, Irma.
Was that last?
Yeah, that was last year. So, but anyway, so if you don't mind, say a little prayer for us, for all of us here in Florida, and especially for my family, because all of my family, all of our children and grandchildren live within about 5 or 6 miles of us. So we're all right here together. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. So, but the main theme for tonight is we're going to talk about the Pallet Up Cycle challenge. Let me change back to this here. And we're going to talk about the Pallet Up Cycle challenge. There's been, I've only got 2 entries as of so far, so I'm a little disappointed in that. We've got quite a few really nice prizes. So what I'm going to do is I talked to a couple of the guys, Chris, and we're going to extend it. I'm going to extend the Pallet Challenge up through till September 14th. So actually that'll give you about 2 weeks and 3 or 4 days to have an entry. So yeah, I was really hoping to have a whole lot more, and I still may get some here. This is Wednesday. I still may get some more Thursday and Friday, but Chris is griping and complaining he didn't have time to finish his. And a couple of others said, if I had more time, I would enter. Well, here's your opportunity. You got 2 weeks. If you can't take a pallet apart and make something in 2 weeks, something's wrong with you. You ain't a word worker.
Something's wrong with me, yes.
So this gives everybody a chance to, to do that. So, but yeah, that's what the main theme for tonight. And like I said, I just didn't have anything to do tonight, and I'm not feeling very well. We kept a couple of the grandbabies Monday and Tuesday, and both of them had like kind of colds with sore throat. And I woke up this morning with a sore throat, so that's not good. That's all I need is to get a dead burn cold right here with a hurricane coming. I'd be trying to get prepared. So
Yeah, I just think it'd be a good idea. I was watching, I watch Facebook. We all see it every day, and people are on vacations. People are having bad weather. Now everyone's in the middle of back to school week here with 1,000 kids taken off to school. I just don't think people had time to get a project going.
yeah, I mean, and that's true. That's always the thing about, when you do these challenges, sometimes you'll get a big response, an overwhelming response. Like last year, I got a good response.
Yeah.
And then you'll have some years where you only get a few. So, that's just the price. I just really hate having I would like to have at least one person for every prize so I could get rid of the prizes, because I hate calling a sponsor and telling them, guess what? I didn't have enough entries, because that don't look good. Then the sponsors go, well, I don't know if I'm going to sponsor you again. So,
right. And then they watch the video the night you give the awards, like, geez, there are only 4 people there. Yeah.
So I would like to have at least, and I think I don't even remember. Let me look over here real quick. Guys, I got to get glasses, permanent glasses. I mean,
you've been saying that for how long?
Yeah.
Chris?
Oh, nobody asked you, Paul.
There's the Santa glasses.
Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 prizes. So
Cool.
I'd like to have at least 9 entries. We got
Maybe
2.
I'll have to hunt up a pallet after all.
Yeah, we got 7. There's a couple of good ones. So let me go ahead and I got it, since I've got it over here. Let me go ahead and pull it up, and we'll talk about it real quick. Screen share. So can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So these are our sponsors and the prizes. So I don't know why the stream keeps on stopping over here on Facebook. I'm not sure why that's doing that. Interesting. But here are the prizes. Klingspor Woodworking Shop is giving away a $25 gift card in store or online. In other words, if you win it and you live in California, you can still go online and pick what you want, and they'll ship it to you. So, and then we have the best first time entry by this guy that has this old cranky wood shop. And he's going to give away a 4 set of Bessie clamps. So pretty cool. And we'll let Chris talk about that after we get through showing all the prizes. And then Fast Cap is giving away a 16-foot Pro Carpenter tape and a 6-ounce Highbot. Actually, we have 2 of those that we're giving away. And then we have BP Way is a $25 gift. It's a gift code, but it's you go on their website and order something up to $25. You can order more as long as you have to put your credit card in, and they'll ship it to you. Kaizen Inserts, $25 gift code. And then Clearview Cyclones is giving away an Izzy Bar Pro, and this is USA only. And also the CV06 Mini Body only. That will mount on top of a 5-gallon drum. That's their mini cyclone for vacuum cleaners. So that's pretty neat. And then Soft Stop is giving away an 80. I'm getting feedback from y'all, one of y'all, an 80 tooth and a 40 tooth titanium blade from Soft Stop. So there we have all the prizes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, technically, you could win 2 prizes if you come in first place. I could pick you as a first place prize, myself and the judges, and then Chris could also pick you as the best he felt was the best first time person. So you could get 2 prizes, or he may pick somebody else. I mean, it's totally up to him. So why don't you tell him about why you did this and what you're giving away.
Well, last year's winner was the working violin, which I just blew everybody away. I mean, who makes a violin and plays it? I mean, come on. But I think that it may have scared some people off from this year. Like, geez, if that's the level they're working, where do I stand a chance, you know? So if we do this in a lot of road races sometimes, there'll be a first-time runner entry, you know, just to encourage people to come in, you know. So I want to encourage people to come in. I want people to give it a shot. Whether you win or not, it's a lot of fun trying to break down the pallet and what can I make out of this wood. So worst case scenario, you just have a good time. But I think a good prize would also encourage people to jump in too for the first try. So I'm a big believer in you got to start someplace. Sooner or later, you got to put your feet in the water. So
yes, that's true.
And besides, you get to beat Shane. Shane's not involved this year. So
yeah, the first year I entered, my son Corey and he just came out of the military, which was 4 years ago, and he it might have only been 3 years ago, but anyway, he just got out and needed some furniture, and he needed a TV stand. Well, the room he was renting was a very small room, and he had a queen size bed. So I mean, you just had enough room basically to walk around. You could squeeze between the dresser and the bed. So the TV stand needed to be very narrow and a certain length. So he couldn't find one to buy one. So I said, hey, let's enter the pallet challenge and make it out of pallet wood. It'll be free. So that's what we did. So I had a lot of fun. Didn't win anything that year, but I had a lot of fun. So we have Michelle Marcoux, Aussie Man, Ken McCrory, Brenda from Brenda G's Designs, him and I woodworking. All of those are out in the chat over on YouTube. Let me get this thing sit back up again. James Parker's out there, Jim Bashir's, Michael Christopher's, Gary Lucas, all those people, Ken McCrory, all those people are out there in the chat.
And don't forget your thumbs up.
Yep, and we need some more thumbs up.
Oh, wait.
we got 20 people out there. So
Yeah, there is Thomas Grimm. Isn't kind of new. I don't think I've ever seen him out there in the chat. Bob Lee's out there in the chat. Hi, Bob. Hi, Thomas. Nice to have you out there in the chat. So
we got people watching on Facebook.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We have people watching on Facebook also. So this is kind of cool to be able to multi-stream on Facebook and on YouTube. So
We got two types of viewers: YouTubers and Facebookers.
Bookers, yeah, Facebookers and YouTubers. Yeah. So hopefully we will have a Let's Talk Shop with Russ show this Saturday. I'm not going to promise anything at this point due to the fact we're just going to have to wait and see what goes on with the hurricane. They're predicting that it won't be here until Sunday. And so that will be Sunday. And even now they're saying Sunday night, Monday morning. So, you know, everything changes every 24 hours. Trust me. So 24 hours before it wasn't going to hit Florida. Now it's going to hit Florida. So, and now it wasn't going to be nothing but a 1. Now it's a 3. So about every 24 hours, we have to reevaluate the situation.
Yeah, we weren't going to get rain till this evening, and I drove home in a monsoon.
Yeah.
So
what I'm thinking is we're just going to have to play it by ear on Saturday to see how it works, to see if the weather, because if it comes in early, we might start getting some squalls Saturday afternoon. If it comes in Sunday, which if it's raining and doing that bad of weather, I'm not going to have a show. I'm just not going to do one. So we'll just it's going to be, you're going to have to wake up Saturday and start looking for the post to see if we're going to have a show or not. Oh, and that's another thing that I need to discuss real quick. For those of you who watch my show here on Face or YouTube, I have not, as of yet, been able to figure out how to pre-post the show for the live stream with the new software that I'm using that broadcasts to both Facebook and YouTube. Now, when I was on just using YardStream, there was no problem. But now that I'm using this new software, it seems to be a problem because last week when I posted the link for the live stream, it didn't go to it. It opened up its own live stream separate. So all y'all had to back out and then go find the live stream. I have a feeling that's the way it's going to be from now on. So if you're going to watch me from now on YouTube, the best way to find the live stream is to just go to my channel like y'all did tonight on YouTube, Simply Wooden Creations, and just put it on the main page and wait there until you see the live stream pop up and then click on it and boom, you're in and you're in the chat. If you're on Facebook, basically the same way. If you want to watch me on Facebook, you'll have to go to my Simply Wooden Creations on Facebook and sit there and wait till the live stream pops up into the feed over there on Facebook. So it's a little bit more inconvenient because I can't give y'all a direct link to the show like I used to. I understand that, and I'm hoping that they'll do something about that so that'll change. But I do like the ability to live stream on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and we're just now capable, I found the software. It just came out here recently for us to be able to do it. So I think Google Hangouts was so proprietary. That's the reason nobody did anything, was because it wouldn't work with other software. So now that Google Hangouts is gone, I think other people are coming on board and creating new software that works better. And I mean, this is pretty cool. I love the intro that I was able to have before the show started. That's really cool. So Debbie Shipman is out there. Debbie Shipman says, finally found a pallet, sent hubby after it, and hour brought it back, already broke down. Guess I'm out again. No, Debbie, you missed what we were just talking about. We have extended the pallet challenge, Debbie, until September 14th. So you have plenty of time. You got 2 weeks and like 3 days. Let's just count. You've got the first is not until what? Monday. So you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you've got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 days. So 2 weeks, 4 days. So Debbie, keep working on what you're working on. What are y'all laughing at? Y'all must be putting something over in the private chat that I can't see.
No,
I was celebrating 18 days.
Celebrating.
Oh, okay. So Debbie, keep working. Finish it.
Go, Debbie, go. Go, Debbie, go.
She could always use that wood and build a project, and at the end, go find a pallet and video knocking it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got to
Debbie.
get with this guy. His name's Tyler Dalton. He's on YouTube and Facebook, and he made some scroll saw stuff right after the pallet. Within about 2 or 3 days after the pallet challenge started, he made some scroll saw stuff out of pallet wood, and I PM'd him or posted in his post about it. I said, "Hey, you ought to enter the pallet challenge." And he was like, "What's the pallet challenge?" So I sent him the links, but he still hasn't entered. So I'm going to try to contact him tomorrow over on Facebook and say, "Hey, how come you haven't entered? There's only 2 entries and there's 9 prizes. You've got to, if it comes down to it, you're going to win something." So, but yes,
Let's see. If you do the pallet challenge, you could do a scroll saw pallet whirligig.
There you go.
I am trying to put both of them together. It depends how much time I have, but I'm trying to do something scroll saw related also in the pallet challenge.
But if you start next April and build a whirligig,
just
with a pallet and use only your scroll saw, you got all 3 competitions covered.
you got it. You got it.
Now there's a challenge. One project, 3 competitions.
Yep, Pallet Challenge extended until September. All right, so Debbie said cool. She's got it.
Yep. She's on board.
Good to see you, Ken McCrory.
He's bailing out.
He's bailing out on us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ken Moon's over there on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook.
All right, Ken.
There's David Jones.
David Jones and Ken Moon. How y'all doing over there? Melissa, she went to school with my daughter, Brandy. My daughter's Brandy and Amber. So how you doing, Melissa? Good to see you over there on Facebook for our live chat. So once again, this is all about the 2019 Pallet Challenge. It has been extended until September 14th. 2 more weeks. It gives you exactly 2 weeks, 4 days. So you've got plenty of time to get something made. So, hey, Ken Moon, how you doing over there over on Facebook?
Have you seen the videos of Ken's new house under construction?
I've watched some of them. Yeah, I haven't watched here recently.
It's coming along quite well.
Yeah, the last time I watched it, they were coming along really. They were setting the last one I watched. I think they were setting the rafters for the roof in. So, yep, that's the last time I saw it. Portal Woodworks, how you doing? Glad to see you out there.
David Jones.
Yep, David Jones. So, Brenda, if you is out there in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and go over to Facebook and repost this to see if she wants to come in. We're not going to be on here long. I'm not doing a big, long show tonight.
Hey, Russ, you have the rules over on your website, right?
Yes, the rules for the Pallet Challenge are over on the website.
Dennis Goodson just wanted to know what the rules were. So if you go to www.simplywoodencreations.com, they're listed under contests.
Yep. Matter of fact, give me 1 second.
The judges cannot be bought.
Well, easily anyway.
Well, easily. I see a line. No, they're honest. They won't take a dime. If you can't fold it, they don't want it.
I just posted in the wow, that didn't work out.
I got there. I got to the challenges. It's
Yep.
there.
Yep. It's there.
How come mine had my name highlighted in orange?
Because you put it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It highlights the one that
Oh, it'll still work though. I just seen that.
Yeah, it does work.
So we have the link out there to my website and to actually the page. So if you'll go to that page and scroll down, you will see rules and how to enter. Here, I'll just real quick. Brenda, by the way, if you, like I said, if you want, you're out there. She's out there on YouTube.
She just posted, not tonight.
Okay, that's fine. I just, but anyway, let me go back to my website and go over to the challenge.
Portal Woodworks, David Jones says, I can fold a dime with my press. I know Doughboy can do that.
I can fold a dime with my press. Cool. All right, so here we are at the Pallet Up Cycle Challenge page over on my website, simplywoodencreations.com. So all you do is just scroll down, and there are your rules how to enter. Everything you need to know right here. So That's how you find out how to enter. This is what your email ought to look like. And then if you scroll on down, then there, like I said, there's the sponsors and all their prizes. So if you want to enter, that's how you do it. Go to simplywoodencreations.com. This is my homepage. Just scroll across over to challenges, down to the Pallet Up Cycle Challenge, over to the 2019 Pallet Up Cycle Challenge. And there you have it.
I've got a question.
A question.
I hope I have an answer.
At the bottom of your sponsors,
Uh-huh.
maybe it was on another page that I saw. It said Saw Stop. Am I forgetting something?
Yes, they're giving away 2 saw blades.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. You did. All you had to do is click on it. Why are you asking us? You can't go over there and on it, find out for yourself.
No,
Al, you don't have to. Al, you don't have to put up with this stuff.
my hands are like this.
No, it's SawStop is donating 2 of their titanium blades.
Those are nice blades.
Yeah.
I remember now. I just was hoping that it was a saw.
Yeah.
One of those, couldn't you?
I
Do you-
would
do you-
too.
Do you remember
I wish
Angry
you-
Architecture from a while back? That's building a miniature house, studs and everything. He's actually unloaded or has a saw stop, which I would guess a lot of people do. But anyway,
Cool.
Yeah,
Dennis Goodson said, "Thanks, Russ. You're welcome, Dennis." So that's how you enter and go
Mike
forth.
Porter cable ever dies, I'll be replacing it with a saw stop.
Yeah. If I ever buy, I've got my rigid, and I put a new fence on it, and it's fine for now. Eventually, later on down the road, I know I'm going to need a new one and a better one, and that's probably what I'm going to end up going to is a saw stop myself, just for the fact that I've been lucky all these years, and I have all my digits, and so I don't want to play the what do you call it, the Russian roulette game or whatever. So and take a chance. I'd rather just get one. And
If I ever got a saw stop when I'm laying on my deathbed, I just have to know I want to go down and stick my finger in that saw blade.
that's your last.
yeah, the doctor comes out and says, I can see Paul now. The doctor comes out and says, "Well, Mr. Corliss, I'm very sorry, but you've got like 48 hours to live." Paul's going to jump up, run out the door, and the doctor's going to look at his wife and says, "What in the world is he going to do?" He's running to the house and going to stick his hand in the saw stop to see if it works.
I just got to know.
I just gotta know. All that money, I just gotta know.
Oxyman says that he thought it was a saw stop, so I'm glad I asked the question. He also said, "I got a saw stop. Works great when I press the off button. The saw stops."
Yep. No, for those of you who think it was a saw, well, sorry, but you're just
saw blade.
saw blade. Two saw blades, a 40 tooth and an 80 tooth.
Read the whole sentence.
All right, I said wasn't going to stay on here very long. It's already 8:04. I mean, time flies when you're just having fun, and I'm with such good company. My friends here, Al and Paul and Chris. So, Brenda says, "Get somebody to donate a bandsaw, a jointer, and a planer, and I'll figure out how to get in the contest."
I thought Matt Moss was getting her a bandsaw.
LOL, maybe carve me a new foot. I never said I was getting her a bandsaw.
No, Matt. Matt Hoff,
Matt Moss.
from Awesome Wood Things, All Things YouTube.
Matt said he was.
Fun Things.
I already gave her an idea. I told her in the pallet challenge she could either make a crutch or a cane.
Yeah, she said maybe carve me a new foot. She has been having. I hope she don't mind me saying it. Been having gout, and that is nothing to play with. I've had it a couple of times, and it does not feel good.
Mhm.
I get it in my left big toe for some reason every time I've got it. And that sucker is so sore. I mean, just if you roll over in the bed and your other foot actually accidentally touches it, you go like, in the middle of the night. It wakes you up. So
Can't say I've had that problem yet.
I never had gout until the last 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. I finally got gout. I'd never had it. So I'm like,
extra Paul, I'm not going to say anything about age.
well, guys, that's it. The main reason we're on here is, once again, I'm going to say it one more time, is to talk about the Pallet Challenge. And the 2019 Pallet Challenge has been extended until September 14th. That gives you 2 weeks, 4 days to get a pallet, tear it apart, and make something to enter. So you have a very good odds at this point. There are 9 prizes and 2 entries. So if you enter and become the 3rd person and nobody else enters, the odds are you are very good. You're going to get something. So
Mine, they're all mine.
Yep. So, all right, guys. I promised my wife even that I wasn't gonna run the show too. She says, "You're gonna be out there all night again," because she knows how sometimes those things go. After we get off, after we get off the show, sometimes we sit in the chat and talk to each other for a little while. So I told her, no, I promise I ain't gonna take that long. So actually, we've already went over the. I told her 15, 20 minutes. We've been going for 36 minutes. So
Never happens.
I know.
And there's still the after show left.
Oh, and I promise I will not try to do the show from outdoors again on Saturday night.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I did not realize.
Did you go back and listen to it?
Yeah, I heard some of it. Yeah. So I didn't realize the software was picking up the crickets out in the woods.
Yeah.
And they don't even have crickets.
That microphone on your computer is really sensitive.
Sounds like
Yeah, I've noticed that.
like that.
It's very sensitive.
Rad
So,
rum.
I'll be back in the shop on Saturday night.
So, all right, guys, we're going to cut it out of here. So thank you for watching. And like I said, say a little prayer for Florida and me and my family. We're all right here in Central Florida, and that we got a possibility of a Cat 3 hurricane heading our way. So
If
Just one depends on.
Yep.
Why don't you give Alan, Chris, and I all your login information?
Just in case.
And we can take care of things for you on Saturday if if you're out putting on a new roof again.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. All right.
I'll share it all with my Nigerian prince friend.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have a vote on anybody that wants to hear me sing? And which song do you want me here? You want the Sawdust song or the other song?
Well, you only have one Wednesday night song, don't you?
Yeah, but I can sing the other song.
I think he's wanting to sing the lumberjack song is what he's
I have a lumberjack.
I'm a lumberjack.
I sleep all night and I work all day.
Dum, 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 dum.
All right, we'll just sing the regular song that I go to sing on Wednesdays that I normally give the show up. But thank you for watching. Good night. God bless.
Night, boys and girls.
When the sun comes a peeping into where I'm sleeping, it's out to my shop I go, just making piles of sawdust and getting covered from head to toe. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
See
Night,
ya.
everyone.